Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another 8:30 RPG episode. We're back to our tabletop, and what I've purchased here recently at a local convention was a board game, tabletop board game called Plunder, A Pirate's Life. Now, this was inexpensive, has plenty of little tokens, and has this customizable map that comes in more than 4 pieces. I currently have this set up for my usual solo play. I'll be playing with 2 players. I'm not here to explain the game, but or to review it. I am here to play it. So I have my 2 characters right here. We have red and yellow. We have the dials, which are going to be right here, and then off the camera is going to be a few of the cards that you guys can see that aren't too important. I'll be pulling those and then showing you obviously when I pull them. And I have 3 dice. One's a sail dice, is attack die, and that's a defend die. So we'll keep those close by as usual. But in any event, this is not exactly an RPG, but it is a board game with that is turn-based. So I'm very new to this game. I've watched the tutorial video. There are a few on YouTube. I read the rules. I will mess up the rules. That's always something common on my channel here. I'm going to do my best to play this, obviously solo as usual, the theme of my YouTube channel. And we'll just see what happens. I've never played a game like this before, for years, actually. I haven't really played board games much in my life. So this is a pretty uncommon occurrence. So, if you're familiar with the game, I have my 2 characters established, my 2 pirates established, along with the treasure points. There's one here, based on the dials that you spin. I have yellow stationed here. This is his island with his flag. And then I have red on the top of the map, right about there, and both ships have full health. There's the storm that I rolled. The storm does impact gameplay. I think we'll start with red first, because that's the first pirate to my left, from my left to right. Now, per the rules, you have to give yourself... The winner basically is the first pirate to get to 10 plunder cards. And plunder cards are essentially these. Along with the resource cards that you saw earlier on the right side of the camera. And then a whole pile of resource cards we draw from each turn. Now, the other aspect of this game is to build up your ship with masts and cannons for obviously attacking. And each player card has the resources required to upgrade your ship. Now, if I'm not mistaken, each ship equals 1 plunder card, each flag equals 1 plunder card. So, for red, he has 2 plunder cards, I think? So red has 2. I'll put 2 next to red near me. You guys can't really see it, essentially. But I'll have to keep track of counting that. And then we'll get to yellow in a second. So, to start, you have to draw a resource card, which will be the first resource card. I think I draw it from... there's 2 piles here. There's, let's see if I can get closer for you guys. There's, I don't exactly have a lot of room here, or a lot of stretch in my cable, so I have to be careful. My webcam is mounted onto my, onto my jib. So this is the resource pile you draw from. These are disregarded, but also essentially the resource to pull from at certain times of the game. So I'm going to draw one from the main pile for red. And then let's draw one for red. You always draw one you start, so that's rum. So this is good for a few things. To build a cannon, a mast, and a light. point, but we need more than just this. So this is Red's hand. I'm going to move these dials somewhere else to get more room for... the dials aren't too important, or they're not actively used all the time. Okay, now while you draw a resource card, you have to roll a sail die to show how many spaces you can move. So if I'm not mistaken, we're going to roll it now. And wow, not bad. I can roll 5 spaces, and I believe each move you can perform an action if it's available. So, there's an island right here that has 2 skulls, and you can dock with it. You can either attack it to take over it, to occupy it, or I think you can trade with it. But 5 spaces, we have to attack it, we have to dock with it. So I don't have much to do right now. I can't take over blank normal islands. They have to have the skulls. The skulls represent basically their efficiency. It represents their defense. Islands don't attack. So we'll move 5 spaces. I don't have a mass, so I can't move an additional space on top of what I roll. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be moving right there. And I think that's all I can do. I can't draw any resources. I drew one. You draw as many resources as I believe islands you have occupied. So, you know, we're just starting. So, and I completely forgot to go to the, there's a treasure right behind you. That's okay. I'm going to save that for later. My next turn dock with that island. So, now we're going to move on to yellow. Yellow, let's see, we'll spread out my players here. Okay, yellow has obviously the same as red as far as plunder points. So plunder points we'll give him 2. So he gets 2. So he has 2 now, equal to red at the moment. And then with that, we are going to draw a resource card. So resource-wise, I drew, I think that is metal. I don't recall. Let's see. We'll get the rule book out here and do a quick little fact check on the resources, what they're called, because that is iron. So I'll keep that page open on my side here. Iron is that resource. And I do recommend watching some YouTube videos online about how to play this. There is one that is rather informative and that can be really helpful for you guys if you ever come across this game. By the way, this video is not sponsored. Wasn't paid to review. Not review. I wasn't paid to play this. This is just something I bought of my own funds and just playing it now for fun, as usual. So iron is good for a couple of things, ship-related, cannon, and life. So, but obviously we need more. You need to get these equivalent to acquire one of these 5 traits. So ship, cannon, mass, life. You can buy a plunder point with 5 gold. But that's his hand for now. So I'm gonna just make a little more room here. Okay, so we're gonna roll a move die, which is up here. And if I roll a 1, that moves the storm, essentially. And I think I can move 1. Okay, 4. So 4 moves. So we are we are super close to an island right here we can occupy. There's also one right up here if you guys can see it. Right there. And that's a weaker one compared to the 2 and the 3 up here. That's the danger zone. There's the storm. I believe the storm doesn't move yet. I don't recall if the storm moves after a full cycle of the turns. Let me check the rules here really quick as far as the storm itself. Begin the game. Let's see. I know there's a page devoted to the storm itself. The storm is that big square, the 3x3 hollow square. And let's see, I have mark. Here we go, the storm. So the storm moved us to. Oh, yeah, that tells you how to get in and out of the storm. You can't place the storm over a single skull. Island does not provide resources. Now, when it's your turn to move and roll a one, you roll a one on the ceiling die. The storm is relocated. You must relocate the storm before continuing your turn. Okay. I'm just checking to see if the storm moves on its own outside of just rolling one on the sail die. It does not look like it does, so that's good to know. I kind of wanted to do that, like where you can obviously fudge the rules. I wanted to basically move the storm closest to the nearest, just to kind of add some chaos. But like basically that the storm moves one whole tile after the full set of turn, after the full cycle of players. So basically, once yellow's done, it's back to red. Red and yellow, storm moves. Red and yellow, storm moves. That's what I was thinking. I might do that after I finish with yellows. So, but for now we have 4 turns. There is no treasure nearby. There's one a little off camera to our right here. So, get focus back on the board here. So I'm gonna move 4. I want to get to this island. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Preparing to dock. You have to be facing. It doesn't matter which way you're facing to move, but to dock you have to enter through the angle of the anchor itself. There's 2 obviously on this island, so I can go either or. But basically, I drew my resource already. I moved. That's all I can do. Now we are back to red. And red, we're going to do our first. Well, first I think I draw a resource based on the flag. So I have one island already. I drew another iron. So I'm pretty close. I'm halfway to a cannon. A cannon requires 2 irons, 1 gosh, what is that called again? Rum and 1 gold for a cannon, which is useful for when you're rolling your attack die. The cannons add to your attack die, like a modifier. So, and then for this island, it'll be tougher because there's 2 modifiers, the 2 skulls that roll for defense. If it's a tie, the ship always wins. So I'm gonna roll my sail die. Of course. Oh, and there's the storm. So I'm going to assume we move 1. You can't move at angles. You have to move up or down or left or right. We moved the storm, so now I'm going to spin the dials here off the camera to relocate the storm. So L8 is the storm position. L8, you can see it off here. L8 is right here. And it can go off the map. So L8 is right there. So it's not really in the way of anybody. But I only moved 1, so that's my turn. Back to yellow. And now we're going to. The storm is close to yellow, but not dangerously close. I'm going to draw a resource based on my island. We have another iron, which is for yellow. I'm sorry. Yes, yellow. So now I have 3 irons. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to draw a card. Shoot. Did I draw a card for red? I think I did. I accidentally put it in the yellow pile. That's my mistake. That's a mistake off camera. So I'm going to put this red iron to what's it called? The red pile. So yeah. So now I have 2 irons for I have an iron for yellow and a rum, an iron and a rum for yellow. So you gotta draw a new card for yellow. Okay. Another iron. I don't think I shuffled this too well. And even though I used a shuffler, so maybe that was my mistake. So I drew another iron. So now I have 3, which is not too helpful because at most any of my available options to build is 2 irons at most. So yeah. Okay. Well, now we're gonna roll the sail die. Okay. Not bad. 5. Okay. So. Okay. Well. We can occupy We can either let's conquer this island. We'll take a shot at it. I'm gonna dock this island. That's one move. I'm gonna lower the dice to 4 just to keep count. You don't have to do that, but it just helps me remember how many turns I have left. Okay, so we're going to attack this island to occupy it. So what we'll do, we're rolling both dice. Red is attack, the darker one is defend. Okay. 5 to 4. However, they have the 2 modifiers, so they rolled a 6. I rolled a 5, so I take a hit, which means I lost that bout, and I lose an HP, a health point. So, I think that's all you can do. You can only attack once per turn. So, but I can keep moving though. So I'm going to move these dice out of the way. That was not successful. I can't attack again until my next turn. So I'm going to do 4 turns to pull out. That's 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get towards the treasure. Okay, now we're going to red. Now we're red. Red is going to we'll draw a resource card based on our number of islands. Once again, I don't think I really... Okay. I drew another iron. So red gets an iron. Which is actually good for red. Red needs an iron. I now have 2 reds, 1 rum. I just need a gold to build a cannon. But this island is tough. It has 2 modifiers. So I just... Is it worth the risk, or should I go travel up to that treasure point? Or actually, I'm right near a treasure point down below. Well, let's base it on my roll. So I'm going to roll I'm going to roll my sail die. 4. That is, it's a race to the... I can go here. Yeah, I'm going to dock... Well, you know what? I might not be able to. I'm going to turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot get to this... Let's position the camera here, because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of... some action going on here. I have to go over this to basically, die for treasure. So, red is done, I believe. That's all I can do. Now it's yellow's turn. So, yellow will draw a card. Now we have our enemies, we have our opposing force in sight. I drew a gold. So now I have 3 steel, or 3 iron, and 1 gold. For now. Okay. Now I'm going to roll my sail die. We'll give it a little... Okay. 1, and of course is the storm. Shoot. So I'm going to move 1. But I have to spin the dials to relocate the storm. K13. This map only goes to 12, so I have to re-roll the number. So K15, I re-roll again. K10. Okay, so 10 is over here. K... Oh, okay, well, we are in luck. It's not going to affect any of us. It's right there, basically. And I drew a card. I did my wave die, so now it's red's turn. So red is going to draw amount of resources per island. And we have 1. Another iron for red. So that is not good. But it's worth possibly a trade. So we'll roll a wave die. Or, I'm sorry, a sail die. Well, of course it's the 1 again. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, gotta roll with... I'm gonna move. Let's move the storm first before we move 1. Obviously, I think he's going to die for treasure. So let's relocate the storm. The storm's gonna be on 11. It goes to 11. E11. 11's here. E is all the way up here. It's off the map. It's almost off the camera. Okay, so... Now, we moved him already. Now the only action left is to basically draw a treasure card, or the treasure card we drew is a pirate's life. Basically, we gain 1 plunder point, so we are 7. We are now at 3, 7 away from winning the game for red. That's yellow. Red now has 3 plunder points, and then we'll disregard the card. So now it's yellow's turn. Get a little closer so we can get a little more intimate between these two. Okay, we're gonna draw a resource card for yellow, I believe. Another iron. Believe me, I did use the shuffler. So yellow. Okay, so now I have 4 irons, and 1 gold for our yellow pirate. Okay, now we have to roll the sail die. 4, good. Not storm related. Okay, couple options here. We don't have any cannons, so as far as attacking an island, oh, I'm sorry, I have to. Oh, and I forgot to do. I gotta relocate the. That's right. I gotta relocate the X to a new spot. C1. This is gonna be way up here. You guys can't even see it. It's off the map. Okay, so we relocate that treasure. I believe that's how you do it. I don't think they go away until the game is over. Anyway, we'll roll with it. So, yellow, I can move 4 for yellow. I put it next to my character. One thing I'm going to try to do more consistently is keep the die close to the pirate ship I'm moving, because I just don't want to lose track of whose turn I'm on. That's the problem with solo play with board games. Now I'm seeing it is that I'm keeping track of who I'm playing as. So I'm on yellow right now, and I did the sail die, which means I've already drawn my card. Now we have to do the action and movement. Well, shoot. We can ask the Oracle. It's my call. I'm going to either attack the island, or perhaps make a trade, or attack the enemy vessel. We have force, so I'm going to. Let's see. We have to go around the island. We can't go over it. Let's. Shoot. Let me see here. To build a cannon, I mean, you don't have an idea. I'm going to attack the ship. I'm going to... Well, there's a couple things you can do. You can attack, you can bribe, you can threaten. I'm going to threaten. So, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to threaten. So, let's see how threatening works. I want to try something different. Not just attacking, but I want to threaten. So, at the very end of the... near the end of the rules, there is a little section... My apologies, I thought it was near the end. Trading, here we go. Threats. Or treaties, so threatening. Before you attack another player's ship or island, you can choose to threaten that player. Threatening is what you demand resources for free or at low cost. In exchange, you will not attack. You threaten to attack a weaker ship unless a player hands over 2 gold. You must be in one of the following positions in order to make a threat. Your ship is next in their port. Your ship is next to theirs in adjoining space, not separate by an island. Okay, so we're basically saying, hey, give us 2 cards, and we won't attack you. So yellow's attacking red, so I'm going to grab red's card pile. Red is going to agree, but you see, yellow actually has. Well, okay. Anyways, I'm gonna shuffle these so you guys don't see it. And then we're going to give him, he wants 2. So give us 2 cards. So yellow gets rum and, of course, more iron. But that is good, because I needed that one for yellow. Okay? And that's all yellow can do. I think. We can build. I think we can build. So, yes, we can build. Okay, so for yellow, I sat down for this because it's going to be... to upgrade the ship, because we don't have any wood. To build the ship, you need wood. We want to build a cannon, which is 2 iron, 1 rum, and 1 gold. Guess what I have? 1 gold, 1 rum, and plenty of iron. So I'm going to take these 2 irons, the gold and the rum, to build a cannon. I'm going to keep, obviously, the last 3 irons I have, and then these go in their disregard piles on the side where they're organized in the 4 piles. You start with 10 on the game, apparently. And then I'm going to get myself 1 piece of cannon from my side. You guys cannot see it, it's off camera. And then that way, I'm going to add a cannon to the front of our yellow ship. Kind of a beige, I guess it's more of a beige color. Okay, that's all I can do. That is all I can do. Now it's Red's turn. Red is going to draw a card. So, okay, now it's Red's turn. Red's going to draw a card. Gold, which is great. We're close to, we need rum to build a cannon too. We'll roll a roll die, or a sail die. 6, nice. Okay, well, I think we're going to dock with the, we're going to dock and attack, conquer this island right here. We don't have any trading islands, merchant islands on this map. There has to be a barrel on the map, and the ones I use, there is no barrel, unfortunately. So, and the strongest island is up in the top left corner. So, let's get a little closer. Right there. Okay, and now we're going to use the 6 turns to basically move 1, 2. So 1, 2. I'm going to lower that to 4. Okay, now we rolled. We already drew our resource. We're going to now attack this island. And so this island has 1 modifier, the skull. So I'm going to roll my 2 dice. Nice. That means I can't. Okay, even with 2, with the modifier, I still win that bout. So 3 to 2. That means I claim this land in the name of Red. So I have to get a flag. Where's my red flags? Where are my red flags at? Here we go. That gives us 2. And now I have 4 more moves left. So, do I draw a card if I'm going to say I don't. When you get a new land. So, but that does give us a new, I think it gives us a new plunder. So we have to do a 3rd plunder card for Red. So now it's tied. I think we're tied. Yep, 3 to 3. Excellent. Okay, now we have 4 more moves left. I'm gonna go. We don't have a cannon per se. I'm gonna go look for the treasure on the north side. So I have to sail out of here. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna go conquer Yellow's island on the left side of the map. So we have 4 moves. I'm going to back up 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're done with Red. Okay. Now it's Yellow's turn. Yellow has, let's see. We have the 2 islands. How did I get 3 cards? Oh, that's right. I bought. Oh yeah, that's right. What was it? I totally forgot how I got 3 cards. That's okay, I'm gonna keep going. Oh yeah, we earned it from a treasure card. That's right. I think we drew it from a treasure. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Red. I totally messed up again. That plunder card we just got goes to Red. I was confusing Red with Yellow. Okay, so Red we're done with. Now it's Yellow. Yellow's behind. I'm sorry. Red now has 4 plunder cards, which makes sense. Yep. Okay. Good. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm new to board games. I don't played them in a long time. Barely have in my life. So now it's Red's turn. I'm sorry, Yellow. Okay, Red is on his way to the treasure, or possibly he's eyeballing that island that Yellow owns. Now it's we draw a card for Yellow. We only have 1 island of Yellow, so we draw 1 resource card. Iron again as usual. So now we have 4 irons. And our guy is getting a little agitated. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna roll a sail die. 4. Okay. I think he's straight just going to attack Red. So we'll move 2. He can either attack his land or the ship itself. Let's say he's going to attack his land. So 1, 2, 3. He docks. Now he's down to 1 move, which is not the storm. That's just me counting. We'll go back over here. And I think for this, we have to roll. It's one modifier for practically both of us. So whatever we roll for both is 1 plus 1. 6 to 5. So the defend wins that bout. So 6 to 7 essentially. So we lose a health point on that one. I think we lose a health point on that one. Okay, well we have one move left. I think we can do the following. I'm not going to recall if we need to heal. Oh yeah, with the buy life we need a wood, iron, rum, and gold. Well, we're gonna pull back and just remain here for now. Okay, back to Red, who's currently in the lead. Red is still eyeballing that direction. Let's position right there. There we go. We're gonna draw a card for how many islands we have. We have 2 islands. We draw 2 resource cards. We drew wood and rum. Actually, this does equal something, I think. Let me check. I think this grants us, let's see, another cannon, if I wish. We're not going to use the wood for anything. I need 2 wood, 1 iron, and 2 gold for a ship. For a mast, I need 2 rum, 1 wood. For a life point, I can literally get a 4th one, but you can't do that. You're allowed up to 3. It'd be cool to modify it, where you can actually sacrifice other hulls to upgrade your ship so I can put more life on. We'll think about that in the future if I do another episode of this board game. But for now, by the book, I'm going to do another cannon. So 2 rum and gold. For cannon for red, because we need a cannon. My wood goes away here. So we're going to get a cannon for our ship here. Okay. This will go on the front. Alright, so we have to put these cards off to the side, back in their respective decks. Rum, gold, and iron. Okay. You have to realize this is kind of like a mix between Battleship, Civilization, and Minecraft. That's kind of how I see this. So, let's now roll our sail die, which is over here. Okay, let's roll. 5, nice. Now, we do have the cannon, we're at full health. So, we're gonna go, let's see, what do we want to do? We can claim this land right here. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really, it's easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's quicker to get to this side. That's if we want to do that. We can go take out the yellow's only land mark, or we can go to the treasure up in the corner. I'm going to say let's just get over here for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, there we go. Turn over. He's done. Okay, now we're back to yellow. I'm going to do this. Yellow's up like that. I'm going to have the cards for each character, for each pirate, slightly on the board to just remind me who's currently in turn. Okay, yellow is down to his last health point, life point. And, but first, we're going to draw a rum for yellow. We don't have any gold. We have currently 4 irons and 1 rum. Okay, we only have 2 plunders left. Let's see. What to do. We can go north to get to that treasure up here. Or we can try to retake the land without I don't want to take a risk, really. Let's roll away. Let's roll a sail die and see what we do. 3. Not too bad. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go north. Back to red. So I'm going to put red back up here. Red is pondering. Either attack yellow's land or get the treasure. I think first we're going to pull the 2 resources based on what we have on the field. Or on the ocean. We have iron and wood, so that gives us something potential, I think. That gives us, we're close, we're halfway to another ship, actually. Interesting. Um, hmm. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one in mind. Alright, now we can roll a sail die. 2. Ah, darn, not enough to get really anywhere. 1, 2. So we're close to the island that we want to get to. Actually, we're one step away from the dock, actually. So, he's looking, but I think treasure's still in mind. Alright, back to yellow. We'll get that on camera. Storm hasn't moved yet. Yellow draws 1 card based on his only islands. We have rum. Yellow's in play. Okay, so now for yellow we have 4 iron and 2 rums, which is not enough for much. Or we're 1 gold away from another cannon. But we need 1 of each to total 4 cards for a life point, and we are desperately for health. Well, let's roll the wave die, or the sail die. Ah, shoot. Okay, 1 move. Now we relocate the storm. So, spinning my dials off camera. E12, which is within this game's borders. E12 is going to be right here. It didn't even move. It barely... Okay, it didn't move. It barely moved. E12, I think? Did I do that right? E12. Yeah, this is 12, this is E. Okay. It barely moved. Alright, that's fine. Back to red. Red is thinking what to do. Let's draw 2 resource cards based on what we have on the field. We drew finally some variety here. We drew some gold and some rum. Okay, now this is good. This gives us some possibilities here. Let's look at what we have. We have this, and we have these possibilities. See, what we got? 2 woods. Shoot, we needed 2 gold, 1 iron for a ship. Well, we can build another cannon? No, we can't. 2 woods, 1 rum. This is like the middle point between what we can do for anything at all. We can't do much with this, unfortunately not. I think I have all the cards laid out. So yeah, this doesn't really give us much options here. So, rum, we need another cannon. Oh, you know, no, I can buy a life point. Oh yeah, that's what. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. We have 3 life points. Don't want to do that. I can't build a cannon. I cannot build a ship. I'm 1 away from a ship and 1 gold away, so we'll keep it as it is. We won't do anything with the resources. We have it for now. Alright, now let's roll our sail die. And we rolled a 3. Well, we're closer to... We can conquer the island. Let's try it. So we'll board here. That puts us down to 2. We'll dock there. And we're going to roll the 2D. We both have 1 modifier, respectively. Nice. 6 to 4. And guess what happens? So now, that's 7 to 5, essentially. We win that bout, which means we claim that land in red. So now, let's see. Yellow is now down to nothing. And we still have 2 moves left. So yellow has no land whatsoever. It's just solely the ship. We have 2 moves left. We're going to back out, and then that's 1, 2. That's it. That's all red can do. Now, let's look at the rules to see what yellow can do without a land. So, let's see here. I think for turns we need to figure out what we can do because we don't have any. I know we can spend a plunder point once you run on the ships. We cannot draw resources. I don't think we can. Let's say, you know what? This might be a point where we can break the rules if that's what we need to do. So I don't remember where I can find this page. Out of islands. Let's just say that we cannot draw any resources without land. We'd have to spend plunder points to draw a card at all. But here's what we have. We have the 4. This is for yellow. We have the 2 rums and 4 irons. But we need gold to do anything with a cannon. Yeah, so shoot. I think we just need to go for the treasure. Risk it. So we're gonna roll a wave die. We can't pull a resource if we don't have any land. 5, which is 5 is good. That's perfect. So 1, 2, 3, and you know, I'm going to think about, that was 3, so now we're down to 2. Hope I did my math right earlier. Okay, so yellow's thinking. We can dock and take over this land, which might be feasible because it has a 1 modifier. We have a 1 modifier. I think we're going to do that. So we're down to 1. We're going to dock and attack. So they took ours. Let's take theirs. Let's take theirs. So I'm going to attack. 1 modifier for both, respectively. Nice. Perfect. So 6-2. We now claim this land in yellow. I have a feeling this will never end. So, alright, so this is now our land. Okay. Oh, what I forgot to do was update our plunder cards based on what we have. I forgot to give a plunder card to red, but now we're back to what we had before. So there's really no point. So I forgot about that, my apologies. But we did gain a land, and that's all our character red can do. I'm sorry, yellow. So now we're back to red. So plunder for every land. You gotta remove and gain a plunder for whatever you do, whatever land you take over. Okay, red. We're gonna draw a resource. We only have we have 2 for red. We have 1 over here to our right and 1 currently on the screen. So 2 cards for red. Hopefully they're not. Okay, we have wood. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So we have wood. Get a little closer. I got the. Let's see. We have 3 woods. We have 2 irons, and we have 1 gold and 1 rum. Now, what do you guys see? So 2 wood, 2 irons. This lets us do another cannon at least. I'm gonna say we're doing another cannon. So cannon is going to be 2 irons, 1 rum, and 1 gold. Okay, so those go back in their respective piles off camera. Rum, gold. Then we'll grab another cannon because yep, we only have 1 at the moment. Just a moment. Hope the cast cannon speaking. So we're gonna put this on the ship. This is a great game, I have to say. Okay, so 2 cannons right now. Okay. Good. So now we only have currently 3 woods. All right. Now it's gonna move. Let's roll. Let's do our sail die. Waver die. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's go a little more off camera there. You guys can see. 6. Nice. Okay. We're gonna go towards the treasure, but we are blocked by a lot of land, so we have to go around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a really beefy island. I don't want to attack that one yet. Okay, we're gonna hold right there. Back to yellow. Back to yellow. Yellow draws 1 card based on the 1 island that we have. Wood. Yellow's off the bat. Now yellow has 4. We have 4 irons, 2 rums, and 1 wood. Let's see what I can buy here. I'm thinking of getting. Here's the choices again. I'm gonna get. Let's see, 2 rums. Oh, a mast! Finally, I can do a mast. Let's do that because we haven't done a mast yet. So that sacrifices from our deck. These go to the graveyard. Alright, so that will go here. Wood. And we get a mast for the first time in this game. That's terrific. I was hoping to get a mast. That gives us 1 extra move, but not in this turn. There we go. Now we can roll our sail die. I think when you get a mast, you have to. Not on the current turn. I think it's the next turn. We'll say it's the next turn. 2. Okay. Well, let's read on that. 'Cause I'm really hopeful. I'm really hoping to get to that treasure just the right. Here's the rules. Let's see here. Ships, sailing your fleet. Your roll sailing die. The number of roll equals the number of spaces you move amongst your fleet. You have 2 ships to roll 5. You can move a total of 5. You can move your ships in any order. You cannot move diagonally. You cannot sail through a space occupied. So I'm looking for the sails. I'm sorry, mast. Insert a mast peg into your ship. When sailing, each mast allows you to shift 1 space. If you build a mast after rolling the sailing die, that mast cannot be used until your next turn. Okay, so we cannot move that extra space. That makes sense. So I rolled a 2. I can roll 2. We're going to back up. That's 1, 2. We're just basically getting to the treasure. I'm going to face this way just to remember. So yellow is done. Now it's red. And red is super close to the treasure. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm just reorganizing some stuff on my table here. I have a card, I have this, and I have the. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys, doing off camera. Now we're gonna draw 1, 2 resource cards. This is what we drew. Now I have 3 of the woods, rum, and iron. We are cannoned out. I cannot build a mast without 2 rums. I'm so close to building a ship, though. I need 2 gold. I have life, so I can't really do much with this hand. That's quite alright. We're pretty stocked without the mast, obviously. So now we'll roll a wave die. Hoping for at least 2. 4. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to roll 1, 2. That gives us we now draw a treasure card. Pirate's Life. Nice. Did I shuffle these right? Yes. Oh my gosh. Really kidding me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to shuffle these. Stand by, guys, because I obviously messed that up. I'm going to pause the video while I do this. Okay, I cut the deck, I shuffled it. Alright, we're going to draw a new card. So we still have, what was that, 2? Those 2 moves? So, here we go. Right up the bat. Well, we draw a treasure card. I'm not counting the Plunder's one I just drew. Chest. Nice, 3 gold. So we draw 3 gold. That's in the dead pile, so we can draw 3 gold. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for red. And that is something really interesting, actually. That's good. Alright, and then now, we still have 2 moves. I can do whatever I want with between my turns. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my deck to build something. So let me spread these out on camera, if you guys can see it. So basically, we have 2 woods, we have 3 wood, gold, that, and then 3 gold. So it's 3 woods, 1 rum, 1 iron, 3 wood. That gives us a ship. Okay. Time for a new red ship to be docked at one of our islands. So that'll cost us 2 gold. 1 oh no rums. 1 iron. And then 2 woods, 2 planks. Okay, so these will go back in their respective piles. There. Okay, so we get another ship that I have off camera here. And it'll be docked right here. Red is really kicking some ass here, so put my deck off the camera here. And now because of that, we gain a plunder point because we have an extra ship. So that gives us a plunder point. Now red has 5 plunders. Yep, 5 plunders. 5 basically Captain Hooks. Alright, and then I don't think we can move that ship that we just built. We have 2 more moves left. Oh, amongst my fleet. I forgot. It's the roll of the sail die represents the entire fleet. Sorry if my focus is a little off. I just noticed. There we go. I'm going to move back to this island to, well, I'll try to conquer it actually. So I'm going to back up and then go here. That's our 2. Oh yeah, we got to relocate the treasure. So I'm going to spin my dials off the camera. H4. 4 is this one, H is right here. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Now it's Yellow's turn. Yellow is desperately behind. We're going to go up here to Yellow. Yellow is looking to get to that treasure point, so he draws one resource because of the island he has, which I dropped off camera. But I'm going to be over here to pick it up. Okay. Rum. What can I do with this? I have 4 irons, 1 rum. I cannot do anything with it. Okay. So now, we're going to roll the sail die. Okay, let's roll it. Watch it be a 1. I freaking told you. I called it. I knew it. Alright. Spin my dials. He's going to move 1 near the treasure. The storm is now going to be at J13. I re-roll the numbered one. Up to 12. 17. I re-roll again. 16. I keep rolling numbers that I have. 15. 12. Okay. J12. J12 is down here. Not really in the way of anything. Okay, that's all Yellow can do. Yellow is just not a good day for Yellow. Alright, Red has 2 ships. And wow, this game is so damn fun. Really enjoying it. Even for, you know what, even for solo play, it's really good. Okay. Red turn. Let me shift my player cards here. Red is going to draw, we have 1, 2, land. We'll draw 2 cards. I think, yeah, it's just based on land count. So here's what we have. This, 2 woods, 2 rums, and 1 gold. Does that give us anything? Oh, you know what? I forgot to put 3 life points for my ship. I'm sorry, guys. I totally forgot about that. Let's just say it finished building. Okay. That. Alright, there we go. 3 life. Okay, so what can I do with this? I can't buy a cannon. I can buy a mast. I can buy a mast for my bigger ship there. I don't need life points, obviously. So we're going to buy a mast. A mast is 2 rums, oddly enough. I won't question it. And then 1 wood. So this will give us 1 mast. As usual, these will go back in their piles. And I'm going to get a mast. Which is right here. This is our second mast of the game. There we go. Okay, so that ship cannot move with mast on this turn. Put the cards back on the player area here. We're going to roll my wave die. Sail die. I keep calling it wave die. 6! Nice! 6 amongst the fleet. So, definitely want to get to this treasure. 1, 2. That'll give us 4 now. So, 2 for him. What is the treasure that this ship uncovers? Purse. Plus 2 gold. Okay, I'll take it. So, 2 gold. Okay, we get 2 gold, which gives us 1. We now have 3 gold and 1 wood, which we can't do much yet. Nope, not yet. Okay. Good. So, just checking out anything I can do here. I'm going to say that our character, our pirate, red pirate, is getting a little power hungry. So let's re-roll where this will go. This treasure. 17. So no, we can't. We got to do K though. K. Come on. It really likes to land on the number that I have. K4. K4 is right here. Right off camera. Okay, so now we have 4 more moves left. Well, do you think we can go for this, I don't know, that island up there? I mean, it's free, but that'll be a great resource to have. I don't know. I'm going to say that we want to attack, gang up on yellow. So we'll do 4 moves to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now red turn is done. Okay, going back to yellow. It's really lonely up here. And yellow, we need to draw 1 resource card. Okay. Yep, I think so. Yeah, one resource card. Iron. Yellow now has a lot of iron. Too much iron. We can't do much. I can't do much right now. I got 5 irons and one rum. Can't do much. All right, now we gotta roll a sail die. Watch, it's gonna be 1 again. Perfect, 5. Okay, so we'll move once over the treasure, which we need. The treasure will be this one, the blooms. 1 gold. Okay, I mean that's not bad. We do need variety in our card deck. So I now have 1 gold, 5 irons, and 1 rum. That gives us a cannon. Nice. Okay, first let's relocate the treasure. So we roll the directors here. No, I have an idea. So when I roll the numbers like this, it always says to re-roll, but if I'm over 12, I'm going to use the backhand of it. So 6, so 9. So G9 is where this will be. That's perfect. I like that. G9, that's what the treasure is going to be. We're not going to re-roll it for it anymore. If it's 13 or higher, we'll choose the backhands, because most likely that will land on a lower number, 12 or less. Okay, we have 4 moves left, and I'm just going to do an action with my cards to build a cannon, I think? I can't do a mast. I'm going to do 2 of these irons, rum, and a gold to build a cannon. So I'm going to put these off to the side where they go, like that. And then we'll grab a cannon from my box. Perfect. We definitely need life points though, which I probably could have just done. No, I can't. I need wood for life points. Forgot about that. Okay, so we're right there. We have 4 turns left. Alright, well, let's try to go towards this land right here, or at least into the treasure. So we have 4 more moves left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think. Yeah, 4. Yellow's done. Now it's red. Red has these 2 ships. We have a little more land. We draw the amount of... We have 1, 2 lands occupied. We draw 2 source cards. 2 resource cards. That gives us 2 rums. So Red's hand is, we have 1 wood, 2 gold, 2 rums. We can build, we can't build a cannon. We can build nothing. A mast. Right. 1 wood, 2 rum for a mast. Okay, I'll take that. Because that, yep, mast, yep, 1 wood, 2 rums. Okay, I'm going to get a mast. And now he has that. Okay. And I can't forget to move an extra 2 for his mast. I keep forgetting that. I believe I forgot about that. I'll put these back in their piles. Alright. Now I gotta roll the wave die. Sail die. 5. So 5 amongst my vessel, my fleet. I think I want to get to this treasure down here. So we're fully rigged out. So I want to get to that treasure on the bottom corner. So 1, 2, 3. 2 minus 5 is 2. Now done 2. And this treasure will be the following. Man overboard. Oh crap. Okay. Your lookout be tossed from a crow's nest. Save the sailor or stay on course for gold. 3 gold, but your ship loses life. Or end your turn. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is really intriguing. I like these kind of cards. I'm going to say we'll go with the sacrifice. We're going to lose a life, but we get 3 gold. We lose a life. There, but we get 3 gold. Okay. 3 gold gives us 3 gold. Gives us the following for red. We'll relocate that treasure in a moment. We now have plenty of gold, and you know what that means? We can buy a plunder point. That's why I did that. So, well, that's Now I'm doing that. So man overboard gets tossed off to the dead pile, the graveyard. We can relocate the treasure to the following. Let's see, D. Yep, that's D. Oh, it's on 16, so D7. D7 is all the way, of course, right in front of our other ship. And guess what? We still have 2 moves left. I'm going to go over here and move once. So let me get my dice here. Move once over this treasure to get to this treasure. This treasure will be Royal Navy. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You know how bad this is? I had all that gold, and I decided to do that. Your ship loses a life unless you choose to lose all your gold. If you have no gold, to lose a life. Your ship loses a life. I'm gonna just take that, because your ship loses a life unless you choose to lose all your gold. If you have no gold, to lose a life. So I'm gonna sacrifice a life. Okay, well, I don't want to lose all my gold, so let's relocate this treasure now. 11C. Okay, good, it's right there. So we'll disregard this card here. And now I'm going to buy a plunder point. A plunder point is 5 gold. And I have 3, 4, 5. I have 1 gold left. I buy a plunder point. I put these back in their pile. And I'm going to draw a plunder card. So now red is up to 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 4 away from winning this game. And we just surpassed an hour too. Hopefully the computer can handle this. I did not expect this to go longer than 30 minutes, but that makes sense. Imagine we have a much larger table. It would take forever. Okay, we still have 1 turn left. I can move in front of our guy here and try to finish him off. Or I can move our other vessel down below. I think I'm going to attack. So I'm going to go over here. So now we're out of moves. And we're going to roll to attack. So we both have 2 respective... I might fudge the rules here. If I defeat him, it's game over. Normally, you're not dead. You never get eliminated. It's just whoever gets to 10 plunder points, essentially. But I might fudge the rules here just to end the video. Well, let's see what happens. Nice. So 3 to 1, but that's 5 to 3. And guess what? Red, life, yellow is out. Okay, so here's what happens. Normally in this situation, this is a good practice run for me. Yellow's been defeated. So, but normally, we continue the game until whoever gets to 10 plunder points. Because of the sake of hard drive space, and this was more of an experimental play, my first board game on this channel, I think, I just wanted to do this simple run. Obviously, I don't think I did all the rules right, but this was absolutely fun. Love this game, and I really recommend it. Again, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not being paid to say that. This is strictly my own time, my own money, playing this with my own free will. So again, normally you continue playing. You can build another ship. I think use a plunder point if you don't have any more resources. If you don't have the resources, so for example, yellow would use a plunder point because yellow still has 2 left to build a ship, but it's a fresh ship. It would have 3 health and nothing else. But that's really it, guys, for this video. That was fantastic. I loved it. I know it was not an RPG for my title, but I saw this game at a convention I was at downtown, and I wanted to give it a try. I kind of have an interesting an interest in like pirate themed scenarios and like the pirate board RPG book I bought a while ago, and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. But just it kind of got me interested in the whole pirate idea, the theme. So like I was a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean movies back in the day, and this was like, this was very eye-catching for me. So I know you guys can't see me, but essentially I'm just really happy, and that's really all that matters at this point. But yeah, red was really beefed up on that one. But yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on 8:30 RPG.